YouTube, good morning, guys. It's your boy Anthony, and I just woke up, but I decided to record a video. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to the gym to show you a back workout that I'm gonna be hitting. A few people had asked me in the past that they wanted to see what it is that I'm doing in the gym, so I was like, today seems like a good day. I'm hitting back, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. Now, before I do that, I want to show you guys something real quick. If you guys remember or you saw my first video, it was titled Building a Home Gym on a Budget. When I first posted it, I wasn't expecting it to, do that well. I was like, it's my first video. I'm probably going to get like 5, maybe 10 views on it. But I want to just show you guys real quick. The video has 415 views right now. I'm just completely mind blown. I was like, this is honestly just crazy. It's my first video. I was not expecting it to do that good. So I want to give you guys a special shout out. I appreciate you guys. It was my first video, so I was definitely not expecting it to do that well. It's only 400 views, but that is a lot to me. So definitely major shout out to you guys. But we're going to head to the gym right now, and I'll catch you guys over there.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you guys a back workout. A few people asked me to bring you guys along in the gym for a workout because they wanted to see what I was doing, and today I'm bringing you guys back. So as you can see, I'm starting off with a lat pull down, and I usually start my back workouts with either a lat pull down or pull-ups. So I did about 6 sets of 12 to 15 reps on this. And what I'm mainly focusing on is just bringing some blood into the lats and getting them ready for the rest of the workout. So one thing you want to focus on lat pull downs is pulling with your lats and not your biceps. Your biceps are a secondary muscle that are used in lat pull downs or any other back movement. And what people tend to do is they tend to use their biceps when pulling. This is wrong. You want to really use and focus on pulling with your lats. So as you can see here, I'm using a slight arc in my back to really focus on pulling with my lats. Then after that, we moved on into the main compound movements of this workout. We got a barbell row. And as you can see here, I'm doing it off the Smith machine. Now you guys might be like, why is he using the Smith machine for this? So the main reason is I want to take off all the stress from my lower back and forget about the stabilization muscles and just really focus on pulling and hitting the spot that I want to. What I'm trying to do is hit my upper back and just focus on that. Now after this, I moved into a dumbbell row, single dumbbell row. And if you guys see here, what I'm doing is I'm bringing the dumbbell all the way under the bench and really letting the dumbbell pull me at the bottom of the movement. So what this does is it really stretches the lats and the back muscles and really focuses on the negative part of the movement. So after this, we're moving right back into a barbell row, hitting it. And if you guys can see here, you can tell when I said I'm taking the stress off my lower back. My lower back is literally not being touched at all because I'm using it off the Smith machine. I'm just really focusing on pulling straight up and squeezing the upper back muscles and really targeting them. Now, one of the most important things that I want to talk about when training back is the mind-muscle connection. You see, your back is behind you, so it becomes a lot harder when you're training it to actually visualize what you're doing. So say if you're training chest or if you're training arms, you can literally look in the mirror and see yourself, see the muscle that you're training. If you're hitting bicep curls, you can see yourself squeezing the muscle. But for back, it's behind you, so it's not like you can look in the mirror and see yourself squeezing your back. So what you gotta do is use the mind-muscle connection and really focus on squeezing the back. So what I do is sometimes I close my eyes during the back workout just so that I can really focus on that mind-muscle connection and literally visualize in my head the muscle that is being squeezed. On every single rep, I'm mainly focused on squeezing the muscle that I want to. It's not about throwing the most amount of weight around or seeing how heavy you can lift. It's really about that mind-muscle connection. So after this, I ended up going up in weight. And as you can see, I'm putting on my straps. You know you gotta strap up out here. You can't be too safe. but I got a plate of 45 and I'm putting on a plate of 25. Now the reason that I put on straps is that as you're training, eventually your grip and your forearm strength is going to begin to give out once you're going heavier in weight. So what I do is when I go heavier in weight, I use my straps just to focus on pulling with my back muscles and take the stress off of my forearms and my grip strength. So what this is going to help me do is to forget about squeezing and really gripping the bar. And the straps, what they're going to do is they're going to hold the bar in place and help me when I'm just trying to pull with my back muscles. So I rack it, and then straight after, hopping into the dumbbell row. Remember I told you guys earlier, pulling with the dumbbell under the bench to really focus on letting it stretch your back muscles. And if you guys notice here, there's going to be a whole bunch of people getting in the way of the shot, but that's what happens when you train in the gym. So for these two exercises, I did 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And after this, I'm hopping into a machine row. Now remember what I was saying with the dumbbell row, where you're going to let it really just let the dumbbell stretch you out at the bottom of the movement? I'm doing the same thing with this machine row. At the bottom of the movement, as you can see, I'm letting the weight just really pull my lat and just stretch me out. Pause. Now on this exercise, I did about 4 sets of 15 reps for each arm. And I'm really just focused on squeezing the upper back muscles on every single rep. Now this is actually one of my favorite back exercises to do. I just love the contraction that you're able to get with this machine. I think it might be just the position of it and the underhand grip that when you pull on every single rep, I can just really feel all of my back muscles just firing. A lot of machines, I find that I'm not able to hit my lower lats as I would like to, but this machine, when I pull, I can actually feel my lower lats squeezing. Now before, I was just pulling with one arm, but now I'm moving on to a different variation of the same movement. I'm pulling with both hands now, but if you guys can see, I'm doing about 3 reps, and then on the 3rd rep, I'm stopping at the top of the movement and then slowly letting the weight pull me back down. This is called an eccentric movement. What this does is it really pulls any muscle that you're trying to work. Now I like to throw in eccentric movements into my workout sometimes. It's just a different variation, a different way to hit the muscle. So an eccentric movement, I would use it closer to the end of my workout because your muscle is already fatigued and it's already warmed up where you're able to stretch out the muscle. You see, I wouldn't do this in the beginning of my workout because you can risk injury if you're really letting the muscle stretch as far as you want it to. So at the end of a workout or close to the end, I'll throw in an eccentric movement from time to time. So after this, I'm doing a similar exercise, but I'm doing this with cables. I'm doing a seated cable row, and I'm doing about 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps on this. If you guys noticed, when I grabbed the ropes in the beginning, I crossed my hands and I grabbed the opposite side of each rope. This might sound laborious, but the reason I'm doing this is to again really focus on stretching out the muscle. You see, when you cross your hands like this, at the bottom of the movement, the rope actually sort of pulls you in the opposite direction and diagonally. So you can really feel it in your upper back and your trapezius muscles. When it pulls you to the other side and really just lets those muscles stretch out. Now guys, we're coming to the end of this back workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the back workout breakdown. And definitely let me know if this is a style video that you're looking to see in the future, and if you want to see more of my workouts broken down. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely give this back workout a try.